Planning continues for the multi-phase renovation of Sioux City's wastewater treatment plant. That plan will cost $465 million. The money comes from an increase in sewer rates for commercial and residential users. The project will be done in phases over an estimated 10-year process. Previously, Sioux City's Utilities Director Tom Pingle said the plant was under the gun by the Iowa Department of Natural Resources and the Environmental Protection Agency to make significant improvements throughout the plant.
Today, KTIV's Clayton Anderson talked with Pingle about where the city is with the renovation process. Clayton joins us live in studio tonight with a breakdown of what's happening. So, Clayton, how much progress has the city made on this massive project?
Well, Jessica, right now, the city is finishing up the preliminary engineering for the project, then moving on to the final design. This means the plans are going to get drawn and specs will be laid out, but that won't be done until the end of 2025. There are things the plant needs to do right now to ensure the systems continue to run and the plant satisfies the DNR's concerns.
There's some pump failures that we've had, some total process failures where the environment, which is mostly H2S, hydrogen sulfide, is corroding away the concrete and the metal structures that hold our equipment together.
Utilities Director Tom Pingle says the $465 million renovation project was the route that made the most sense when compared to the construction of a new plant. But with that comes some complexities. Pingle says work will be done to help the new plant, quote, limp along, end quote, while new construction work is being done.
These type of projects are very important to ensure the viability of our city and to ensure that we're being good stewards of the environment.
Phase 1 will include all liquid stream processes on the plant. It's hoped that work can be done by 2030. One thing the plant is doing is working with the Iowa DNR to make sure all the fixes help fulfill environmental regulations. Pingle says they have to avoid situations where the heavy pollutants that come through the facility end up in the Missouri River.
There's not much space down here, so as we decommission things, that spot is already outlined for a new process. So it's the timing of it, the scheduling of when to bring the new stuff online, how to keep the old stuff on.
The plant has 72 industries connected to it, which account for 60 to 75% of the plant's load. Some of those large industrial users have expressed concern about the increase to their rates, leaving questions about what those users would do in terms of pre-treatment or taking services elsewhere.
Out of those 32, about 25 of them, they already have pre-treatment systems. And the ones that don't, there's the pollutants that they put out, there's really no way to use a cost-effective way to pre-treat that water without going to full treatment.
Another concern is the level of hydrogen sulfide, which is a hazardous gas that has a rotten egg smell. While I was touring the facility today, an alarm attached to the belt of the manager escorting me actually went off. Pingle says when the level of hydrogen sulfide reaches 10 parts per million, employees have to exit the building. That's what we did today. Those alarms immediately contact management and the employee and tracks their GPS system. When the employee exits the building and is safe, they text the system back to let it know they're safe. Part of the plant's renovation would look to address the